edition of Flea Market Fantasy, the world's second greatest Bronze Age era comic book podcast. Joining me as always is new Mike Kevin Jank.
I'm here, Mike Dell, and boy, aren't we all glad to be doing another Daredevil issue from this era.
Yes,
Good
that's
God.
just a bit of miscalculation on my part. But today we are reading Daredevil issue 117 from 1974. And this issue stars the Owl,
Yeah, the owl.
the deadliest foe ever. The Owl.
The all-powerful owl, as he claims on the cover, which really is the greatest misnomer I've ever heard. He's like a middle-aged fat man who can fly. Like, that's not that
He
all-powerful.
can't he can't even fly, he can glide.
That's even
Yeah.
worse.
So we'll get into
He's a
because this is the
kite.
first that's this is the first time we've ever talked about the owl here on the show. So it's a monumentous occasion. But
Yeah.
we'll get into all that here in a second. But before we do, let's remind everybody if you're watching on YouTube, please like and subscribe. I forgot to check, but I think we're still at 463, so we're holding steady.
Oh, okay. Well, at least we're not
Subscribers.
losing ground, but
Yeah. And if we get to 500 subscribers, Jank is going to make me read The Dark Knight Returns, and I do not want to do that.
you keep saying that, but
Uh,
secretly I think you love it. And you
I
can't wait.
don't think so. I don't think so. But anyway, I also have a book out there called Monkey Flip about a chimp detective. I have other books out there as
hmm
well, you know. I've got like three
Oh,
Churchfield
tell me
books out
more.
there too. Yeah. But anyway, let's talk Daredevil because the reason I picked the Daredevils is because Daredevil Born Again season 2 on Disney Plus is
Yeah.
I think we're at the time of we're recording this, 4 episodes have been released. How many of the episodes have you watched, Jank?
I've seen three and a half.
Okay. Now that don't let that take don't be insulted. Sometimes Jank he only watches things in installments. He doesn't
Yep.
watch everything at once. Now, is that
Yeah.
half because you were so fed up with the show you quit, or because you just got busy and couldn't finish?
Well, I mean, I guess a little column A, a little column B, because I started watching it this morning before work and I had to go to work. But then when I got home from work, I did not put it back on. I put on Invincible instead, which I was much more excited about watching. So,
That's a bad sign. I have watched 3 episodes. I caught up. I watched a couple the other day, and then they released the new one. They come out what, Tuesday nights on Disney Plus?
yep.
Yeah. So I have not started episode 4 yet, and I will say that the end of episode 3 made me reluctant to start episode 4.
Oh boy.
I did
Wow,
not.
you're coming around to my side of the
I
tracks here.
I am leaning more towards his Jank hates the Daredevil show. I yeah, the all right, episode 3, we got a 12-year-old little girl running around as like white tiger.
Yeah.
I was like, what are we doing? What are we doing?
Yeah, you could tell that's where this was going, but I mean, come on. I know you hate even Moon Knight being so short, but you got like a 12-year-old girl who has no fight training in her life, and she's gonna be a superhero. Great.
Yeah, it's terrible. And then like what was his plan exactly when he invaded that there's a place called Red Hook where Kingpin's
Yeah.
arresting people and he's hiding them up there. What was Daredevil's plan exactly? When he was like, why was he going there again? He was going to try and free everybody, but he had no
Yeah.
plan how to, I don't think. He
Nope.
just
Just figured he'd wing it once he got in there.
he just
I also
shows
like
up.
that he only found the place because like the lady like remembered what she was blindfolded, but she could tell him what things sounded like. Like what?
Yeah, no, that kind of I didn't mind that too much because they know where it is. They know the general area, but he was trying to get information on the inside because so he could know what he's getting into. But at the same time, it's like you're Daredevil. Like
Yeah.
you get there, you can figure it all out with your radar senses and everything. You know,
Yeah.
you don't really
Yeah.
need her tipping you off which way to go down a hallway. You're Daredevil. You can figure it out.
Yep.
But yeah, it just he just showed up to free everybody. And he had no plan, I guess, at all. So
No.
everything
No
hinged
backup,
on
nothing.
Yes. Uh, This really seemed like something that should be done later in the season when he's got like Jessica
Yeah.
Jones and everybody with him and they all go in, you know?
Yeah,
Um,
why again are we not going after Jessica Jones and Luke Cage right away? Like, why wouldn't that be your first stop? Is like, hey, I'm gonna call those guys.
yeah,
He
probably because they
already
didn't want
knows
to pay
them.
them. Probably didn't want to pay them for more than 3 episodes or something, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
Because yeah, the season's only 8 episodes, and you started episode 4, so is she in episode 4 yet?
Not
Lisa.
yet.
Yes. She'll show up in episode 8.
Uh,
Yeah, it is slow. It's getting slow. You told me last week,
yeah,
like, hey, it needs to speed up here. Yeah, it's slow. Um,
it's slow going.
yeah, it's not great. Not great.
No. And like,
Um,
I mean, they're on the run, so it's not like you have much else you can be doing. It's not like he can be going about living his life. So all they can do is hole up in a house, basically. So you gotta give us some more exciting things going on besides that.
I like the bullseye stuff we've seen so far, but like, why? All right, so if Daredevil is going to Red Hook, and it seemed like when he got in there, maybe he was only going there to rescue the swordsman. Was that the plan? But once he is in there and he sees all these
Uh,
people, he's like, "Oh, I would let everybody go," because that's what he told Karen. He's like, "I couldn't leave without letting them there, or whatever." So
yeah,
I
of
really don't
course.
know
Yeah, that
what his
makes
original
sense.
plan was. But maybe have, I don't know, Bullseye save him again. Like being the
Oh.
angel on his shoulder, like throughout the whole season. Because Bullseye's way better than a 12-year-old girl. You know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you can count on Bullseye though. Like,
But yeah, but that's the thing though. You're trying to figure out what's going on, you know. But he keeps showing up and helping him out for his own little revenge. But
yeah.
I just don't know what's going on here. And then do we need Karen Page being like a CIA assassin? Where does she get
Yeah.
so good with guns and punching
She's like
people?
getting
And
the drop on the cops. Yeah, that was pretty ridiculous.
I
I mean, I guess
I can only
that one cop was like trying to give them information, so maybe he let her beat him
that's
up
the only
because
thing
otherwise, yeah,
that's the only thing that excuses it. Is if
yep,
because otherwise theoretically let's play it like because we see her like punching at him like da, 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 punch,
yeah.
and then
He's wearing like armor and shit.
the next thing you see is he's in a chair with the hood over his head at a safe house, old
Yeah.
Punisher's old house.
Karen Page is like taking his ear off with a razor blade,
Yeah,
dancing around.
stuck in the middle with you. No, and then but like so we're to believe that she KO'd him in the alley behind that building, and then she
Yeah.
put him on her shoulders and just carried him to the warehouse. Like what? So I can only assume he said, hey, hold up, lady, quit hitting me. I'll go with you. I'm here to help you. But then why put him in a hood? Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. It's
I
just
don't know.
it really took a turn for the worse there in episode
It really did.
three. And,
Yeah, they're kind of spinning their wheels.
it's sting like holy hell, Charlie Cox, he's on all the good steroids. What the hell? How is he in? See the shape he's in? My goodness.
He's yeah, pretty jacked. Looks like me when I take my shirt off.
That's right. You're his body double for this.
That's
Uh,
right.
but I just don't understand. Like, yeah, it's disappointing because Kingpin's still awesome, you know. Um,
Yeah.
uh, Charlie
He
Cox
could
is
be doing
awesome.
cool things, but he's not. He's just kind of having the same talk with James Gandolfini's son over and over again. I told
Yeah,
you, you better do
yes.
something. Uh,
And then all Gandolfini does is have a talk with that BB and say, "You got to do something." Like, no, how about
yeah.
do something?
Somebody take action here.
That's let's do something. So I don't. Yeah,
Yeah.
not a fan. Not a fan. You're right on this one there, Jank. You're right on this one. But maybe it'll
Even a
rally.
stop clock is right twice a day.
Maybe it'll rally.
Yeah, we can
Uh,
only hope. Jessica Jones will certainly help if they can get her in there finally.
yes. So fingers crossed. All right. So anyway, that's why we picked Daredevil. And
Yeah. So surely you picked like a Heather Glenn issue from maybe like the late
no.
90s.
Here's what I was thinking there, Jank. Because we actually talked about this of why I picked this one, or at the end of last week's show, but then I was wrong in everything I said, so I had to cut that out of the episode. So no
Nice.
one will hear that.
You
So
protected yourself, but now you've outed yourself again.
I try to protect the listener. Didn't want to confuse everybody.
Yeah.
Because I told Jank, like we have done this is like maybe the fourth. We haven't done a Daredevil one year here on the show. So I'm like, all right,
Hmm.
it's time to do a Daredevil to tie in with Born Again. And the last one we did was actual Born Again. And that's one of the
Yeah.
greatest storylines in the
Oh,
history of comic books.
yep.
So
Still
we had
holds up.
Frank Miller and David Mazzucchelli, and yeah, I think it is Mazzucchelli, by the way,
Oh, okay.
because
I
I
figured we'll
remember him.
always get it wrong the rest
Yeah,
of our
because
lives.
we figured out. I watched the video of him saying how to pronounce it when we did that episode, and then I couldn't remember. The more I think about it, I think he said it's like Mazzizi, like pizza, Mazza, and then CC like zucchini, Mazzucchelli.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll buy that for a
But
dollar.
anyway, yeah, until the next time I forget. But so we did that. And then before that, though, we did issue 123, which was
Yeah.
just 6 months after this issue that we're doing here today. And
Hmm.
I didn't remember Black Widow being in that one because I thought Black Widow left. Because when I was flipping through this issue, it looked like they break up at the end of this issue. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
well, but Jank's like, no, no, she was in that one. And sure enough, she was in 123. And
Vindicated. Yeah, I was like,
yes,
how could he be doing shield stuff if Black Widow's not there? This doesn't make any sense.
yeah, because he was fighting these weird villains, and Shield shows up at the end, and yeah, it was a whole thing. But Black Widow ended up leaving then in issue 124, the very next issue. She left the
Okay, a very
series.
short reunion. All right.
But yeah, so let's get into the history here about Black Widow, and this issue takes place while they're in San Francisco. And because how did Daredevil get up in San Francisco? Do you So that all started because Jerry Conway was the writer of Daredevil, and he
Hmm.
took over with issue 72. And in issue 81, he introduced Black Widow as Daredevil's co-star and love interest because he was getting, I guess, the feminists at the time were getting on Marvel's case about how they didn't have enough female superheroes. And
Oh boy.
and Black Widow was in the Amazing Adventures. Remember, she was like, oh, it was a split book, and she
Yeah.
was I think she may have been in the first 10 issues of that or whatever. And then she got booted from there. And Jerry Conway says, all right, well, we'll put her in Daredevil because I want to put in her in Daredevil. So he introduced her to Daredevil. And then he moved them to San Francisco with issue 86. And the series was retitled Daredevil and the Black Widow with issue 97.
Oh.
And it
Feel like
stayed
that
that
didn't last
way.
long.
Uh, it ended with issue 107, and then issue 108 it went back to being just Daredevil Man Without Fear. But for like a
Hmm.
good 10 issues there, it was Daredevil and the Black Widow. That's what the title was in the book.
Wow.
And and then he would, but even in this issue, you see like she has her own little circle on the right
Yep.
side of the
Yeah,
title
she
with
sure
her picture in
does.
it.
They
So
want you to know she's still there.
um, also Shanna the She Devil got that same treatment and some issues she was in before this with Daredevil. She got her own little
Oh.
circle with a picture on the top. But so that's weird. But
Was
so
that
Black
while he was dating Black Widow?
it was a
This
few
classic Matt
issues.
Murdock,
It was a
where
few
he's
issues
banging two
before
ladies at once.
this. So yeah, I don't know. I don't think he was. Who knows? He's a tomcat. That Matt Murdock.
Yeah,
He's
he
a
sure
tomcat.
is.
But then in issue 124, writer editor Marv Wolfman took over the series, and he had Black Widow leave the book, and he moved Daredevil back to Hell's Kitchen. So
Yeah.
he was in San Francisco there for 38 issues, 3 years in San Francisco.
Holy hell.
And
That is pretty good.
yeah, it's a heck of a run. And then Black Widow was a fixture from 1971 to 75, so she had a 4 year run there in the series. So that is something.
Yeah. I feel like they do that with Daredevil every once in a while. They'll just completely change the status quo for a while.
It's hard. It's hard to believe how terrible Daredevil was until Frank Miller did
Yeah.
it.
It really was.
It was not a good book.
Like none of
Yeah,
the elements that made it good were there. It was just We're just gonna keep throwing shit at the wall. Hopefully, one of them sticks.
Yeah, it was not good. And yeah, the book was
Yeah.
on its last legs. I don't even think it was being published monthly at that. I think it switched to bi-monthly maybe. And then thankfully Miller came in and revolutionized everything for
Yep.
Daredevil.
Oh, yeah. Even
Yes.
like I feel like even those early 200s between the Miller runs, I feel like are at least slightly better because at least like they had that blueprint of here's what we should be doing with Daredevil. So maybe even if they're not great, at least they have something to go off of.
Yeah, because he came in and he added Electra, all the ninja stuff,
Yeah.
he
The
added that whole lore.
Kingpin pretty much did
Yeah,
all
yeah, he
that
brought the
stuff.
Kingpin back. Yeah.
Yeah.
So everything you think about Daredevil that is cool, it's Frank Miller that did it.
Yeah.
So
But if you like
spe
Stilt Man, that's everybody else.
Stiltman, who was the frog guy? The
uh, is it just the frog?
or is it the
Uh,
leaper or the frog? I don't know.
Leapfrog?
Leapfrog, there it is.
Yeah.
Leapfrog. Yeah.
The
And
Jester?
the owl. Yeah, let's talk about the
Yeah,
owl.
the owl.
Real name Leland Owlsley. And his
Not
first
Jim
appearance
Owsley.
was Daredevil 3 and created by Stan Lee and Joe Orlando. And he was a successful financier and financial investor who was nicknamed the Owl of Wall Street.
Okay.
And
What does that
I,
mean? He just shows up at night to like clean up?
I guess he's really good. He's really good. He preyed on rats. I don't know. Uh, I am called the Chimp of Wall Street.
Because you pick stocks with your toes.
Yes. But the IRS caught onto his crooked business deals and tax evasion, so he fled the city and he became a crime boss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what makes a good supervillain is a tax cheat.
So, but he used his illegal funds there to do all sorts of scientific research, and he's into some research, not the scholarly
Yeah.
kind. But and he developed a serum that he drank that gave him enhanced physical prowess. It
Oh.
was called Viagra.
Yep.
That's what it's called.
That's
And it
Emperor Ming's
also,
power potion right there.
but I think it made him a little stronger, but it also apparently hollowed out his bones. So he's got hollow bones like a bird. And
Okay.
and he
He
got like
invented
fat.
osteoporosis.
He got some fangs and little sharp fingernails or something. And then it also gave him the ability to glide. That's right.
Yeah.
He can't fly. He can glide.
Wow.
Oh,
He's like long shot, except less lucky.
he could also turn his head 180 degrees like an owl.
Oh,
So that's
is that
pretty
for
cool.
real?
Yeah, that's what it said.
Oh, okay.
I'd
That's
like to
pretty
see
good.
that. He doesn't do that
Me
in this
too.
issue. That's a neat parlor trick, though. You know, you
Yeah.
had a party, things were getting slow. Hey, Leland, do that thing with your head.
Holy hell.
There you go.
I don't know how that would even work. It's gonna rupture some
And
skin, I feel like.
he's also depicted a lot of times. He's got like Wolverine claws, but they're like metal claws he wears on the back of his
Yeah.
hand, kind of.
He's basically got all the cyber enhancements of Cyborg Ninja from the shitty movie we watched recently where he just
I
made
don't
a
even
little,
remember.
remember the razor blades that were cutting up the beef?
Oh, kind of. I can't. I try to black that one out of
Oh,
my memory.
that one was great.
That was the one about the comic book artist who invented
Yeah,
the character.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
We just kept getting the shit kicked out of him. It was like putting tubes in his leg.
All right,
Like
yeah.
that's terrible. That's not
He's
gonna
no
make you better.
he's no owl. But here, get a load of this though, Jank. I did not know this at all.
Oh,
So Bob Layton was the guy doing X Factor when it started, you know,
sure.
and he had a plan because the Owl was made a lot of appearances in Daredevil and stuff in like the 70s and 60s and 70s, and then he appeared in Spider-Man a couple times, but then he was kind of off the radar for a while. So Bob Layton was planning to have the Owl be the leader of the Alliance of Evil in X Factor. I don't.
Oh.
This is in the early eight stages of X Factor, like issues three, four, and five. And then Louise Simonson took over the book though, and she said, "I'm not using Al." And
Yeah.
she
This is
replaced
a
the
mutant
Al.
book. He's an old man.
She replaced the Al with some bum named Apocalypse.
Yeah, that's right.
So how about that?
Bam, bam, bam.
If we uh, could have been no Apocalypse if Bob Layton would have just stuck around for a couple more issues.
Wow.
Yeah.
I feel like the owl would not have been much of a threat against, a telekinetic and a guy who shoots laser beams out of his eyes. Like,
That would be funny seeing the Al go up against X Factor. I don't think that's gonna
I'm
work.
gonna glide. Okay, zap, you're dead.
Angel flies up with actual wings. Like, yeah, I can fly right here. I can, you're not getting away, you know. Daredevil can't fly, but
Yeah.
I can. Well, apparently Daredevil can just run through buildings faster than he can glide anyway. Like he just jumps from building to building and catches them in the air somehow in this issue. So,
Yep,
anything else about the Owl was in like season one of Daredevil, the
that's
original
right.
Netflix show, but he wasn't a
Yeah,
superhero villain Owl. He was just a crooked businessman Owl. And
yeah. Was he working for the Kingpin, or was he one of those other people at like the table that each had their own crime
I
family?
think he was working for the Kingpin, but then he tried to like go behind his
Branch out
back,
on it. Yeah.
and there was like a Madame Gao lady who was a business like the Kingpin was going against
Hmm.
the Kingpin, and I think he was going to side with her against the Kingpin. So our
That
buddy the
sounds about
Kingpin,
right.
and no, notice the distinction between that season and the current season. He didn't warn him like quit doing this. What did he do? He grabbed him and chucked him down an elevator shaft.
And he did not glide.
No, he did not. He plummeted like a rock, and that's what he did. So yeah, that's yeah, we need the Kingpin to be a man of action here. Let's go.
Yeah. Remember he
Uh,
like ripped a guy's head off last
he
season? Come
smushed
on.
his head, just crushed his
Yeah.
head. And then in season one, he like
Slammed the
in
guy's
season
head in the car
yeah, the
door.
car door, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, show's awesome. Because you know
Now he's
what,
like, well, this is your second warning.
and you know what you need when you have a show with guys getting their heads crushed during on elevator shafts, heads crushed inside car doors. You know what you need is a 12-year-old girl running around as a superhero. What are we
Yep.
doing? What are we doing?
Oh my God.
I
Yep.
kind of believe it.
This
It was
is your
very,
army. This is
oh,
Daredevil's big army. Gonna take down the Kingpin.
Karen Page is now mini Punisher. Just- That's absurd. That's so
Uh,
absurd. All right. The creator's here for this book. The writer is some guy named Chris Claremont. Never heard of him.
yeah.
He
Not
scripted this.
I
I
wouldn't say this was his finest work.
I don't remember him ever being on Daredevil because
Me
when I
neither.
think Claremont, the early days of Claremont, I think Iron Fist and Ms.
Yeah,
Marvel. I remember he's doing Ms. Marvel.
sure.
But yeah, he only wrote four issues of Daredevil, and they were all spread out. He did issues 102,
He was like a filling guy.
117, I think so, 117, and then he's not back there until 375. So he took a long break until 1998.
375.
And he also had Annual 4 in there in the 70s, I think. So yeah, he that is quite the break there. So when did he leave the X-Men? Because that 375, I think, was 1998, if I remember.
Yeah, I mean that was
Yeah.
he left in 91, I want to say.
So he just popped in for one issue at Daredevil at random.
Yeah. That was I believe the last issue of the original Daredevil run.
Oh, well, that's weird.
Yeah. Yeah, because then they
Well,
relaunched it under Marvel Knights. That's when Kevin Smith did his like 8 issue run.
why would why would they
Get out
why
of
would you
here.
bring Claremont in to do the final issue? You think you'd bring in like a famous Daredevil
Yeah,
writer?
somebody who, yeah, get Frank Miller or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Not Claremont, who did 3 other issues.
the artist here is Bob Brown, and we have talked about him in the past. I wasn't sure if we had, and then I started reading his background. I was like, oh yeah, I remember this guy. But he was an old school artist. He was born in 1915 in Syracuse, New York. Sadly, he passed away in 1977. He drew
Ooh.
26 issues of Daredevil. between issues 107 to 143. And that's from the years 1974 to 1977, so right up until his final year there. And he had just signed on to be the new artist of Wonder Woman, but he died of leukemia after completing just one issue, issue
Oh
231,
no.
and it was released 2 weeks after his death. So how about that? Tom Brown.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's a sad story.
it is a sad story. So there you go. One other interesting thing about the Bob Brown, when he was a kid, his family were like they perform on stage. They had a
Oh,
stage act. Like his parents and him and his sister, and I think it was just him and one sister. And then him and his sister became an act by themselves for a while. So and then he went to like the Hartford School of Art or whatever, and the Rhode Island School of Design, and then he got into comics and all that stuff. But
oh, the rest is history.
remember when you and cousin Pete had that stage act when you were little?
That's right.
Like an Abbott and Costello thing, like a vaudeville you were trying to
Yeah. We're
never
still
really
trying to
caught
figure
on.
out who's on first.
Yes. So, all right, that's all the background for this here story. Why don't you describe the cover for us, Jank? This is a Gil Kane cover. He's the artist here.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, we got the it says Daredevil Marvel Comics Group and the little banner across the top there. And a big red kind of rectangle across the top where you got the title, Daredevil, yellow font, kind of a like purpley kind of outline. I know you were really trying to push that Flash one last week, but this really doesn't look anything daring or devilly. So I don't
Yeah,
know. It could
and
be
yeah,
better.
I don't know if you want yellow and purple. Really, it's like an Easter theme. I don't know what's going on here and the color scheme
Well,
on
we
this,
are
but
reading this around Easter time, so maybe it's thematic. They knew someday we'd be talking about it.
yeah.
But yeah, it says Daredevil, the man without fear! Exclamation point. And like you
Yeah.
mentioned, there is a little corner circle of Daredevil. He is running, so he thinks he's in the Flash and Green Lantern book, apparently, the way he's running. And then we got Black Widow on the other side. She's kind of doing the hula. Um, and then down below, in the like bottom two-thirds of the page, again, we got the kind of like that Flash issue last week. The cover image takes up that bottom kind of two-thirds. And it's a shot of like a big technologically advanced laboratory. And Daredevil is swinging through the window, kicking some guys in the face, kind of like vaulting off another guy. And then you kind of see you see all the different, time lapse pictures of him. Like they're more grayed out, and then they become more solid as he gets closer. So you can tell he's in motion here. And so he's kind of jumping at the owl ultimately. And the owl is shooting and missing him in this shot. And it says it's wall to wall action in the spellbinder we call Mind Tap. And the owl, he's shouting things, not racial slurs this time, just shouting things. Um, you move like a streak of crimson lightning, masked man, but that only means you'll die faster, slain by the all-powerful owl. Again,
Yeah,
not a little boastful there for a guy who just has hollow bones.
yeah, the owl looks like John Lovitz with a Wolverine haircut. That's the owl.
Yes.
I was merely acting. Yeah. But I love when Daredevil when they do the thing where they it's like the time lapse you were saying of Daredevil moving, because they used to do that a lot, and it was awesome. I was a big fan of that.
Sure. I
Like
feel
all
like that
the
was a big
little,
Spidey thing.
yeah. Oh, they did in Daredevil all the time. It
Yeah.
was like his signature, and
Yeah, they
it's a
probably didn't
big
do
fan.
much in like Iron Man.
So, all right, we opened up. Oh, we get an ad for Kung Fu and Karate.
Oh,
It'll be a
I guess
master
it's
of
taught by that guy from
self-defense.
Miami Connection.
Let's hope so. And then we open up the actual issue here. He dwells in eternal night, but the blackness is filled with sounds and scents, tastes and textures other men cannot perceive. For though attorney Matt Murdock is blind, his other four senses function with superhuman sharpness. His uncanny radar sense guides him over every obstacle. Armed only with his billy club, his fighting skill, and his courage, he stalks the streets by night, a relentless red-garbed foe of evil. Stan Lee presents Daredevil, the man without fear. Yeah, Chris Claremont is the script writer. Steve Gerber did the plot because Gerber was the regular writer up until here. Bob
Okay.
Brown, yeah, because it was Jerry Conway, then Gerber, then like Tony Isabella came in for a little bit, and then Marv Wolfman finally brought him back to Hell's Kitchen. Uh, Bob Brown on the pencils, Vic Coletta on inks, D Hunt on letters. I don't know who that is. Petrag on the
Hmm.
colors. Yeah, there's always it's just the one named Petrag. Or I think it's
It might
Petra
be
G.
Petra G. Yeah.
Petra G.
Petra
Petrag.
G remembers.
And R. Thomas, Roy Thomas is the editor. They mentioned his Billy Club there in the introduction. And this issue, he does not have his Billy Club.
Yeah.
I don't know, he lost it somehow.
He pawned it for crack, I guess. I don't know.
But this reminds me of something else that was annoying me from the Daredevil show. So obviously he doesn't like killing anybody. He's Matt Murdock.
Yeah, of course
He
not.
never wants. And Karen is getting like little mini Punisher. She's kind of
Yeah.
cool with killing people. She's like, hey, you got to do what you got to do. So there's getting some conflict between the two of them there.
Sure. Makes
And
sense.
but meanwhile, Daredevil goes into that Red Hook rescue, and he is whipping that steel billy club into people's faces like as hard as possible. Dude, you're killing people. I don't know if you're aware of it or not. You are
He's got
killing
those
people.
extra enhanced senses so he can tell exactly where to hit you, where it won't murder you instantly.
These people's lives will never be the same after taking that billy club into the face.
Yeah, I mean that's
Like,
the thing is like you can try. I mean, at least he's not out there trying to kill people, but sometimes
yeah,
it's gonna happen. Like,
yeah,
I
he's gonna
don't
catch
know.
a body here every once in a
You
while.
can't beat up people without expecting somebody to die eventually.
Yeah, he's pretty like vicious in the fighting this season. It seems like he is like
Yeah.
snapping people's legs and arms and stuff, and um,
Hey,
they could die of an
as long as they're
infection.
alive.
Yeah, you
It's
don't know.
true.
So, but yeah, I saw him, and then someone got like a pull through the chest there too. Like, what was that the swordsman that threw that, or I don't know. Who
Probably
knows? There's
was,
a whole bunch of
yeah.
stuff going
He
on.
was using like a pipe for a sword.
Yeah, but yeah, Daredevil is
Yeah.
just murdering people left and right. It's like, no, Karen, we can't kill people. We can't do it.
We
So,
can't intentionally kill people.
all right, this is you mind tap. And the nightmare begins with a woman's scream, a desperate cry that is fury, frustration, and fear. And we see Black Widow strapped down to a table in a big splash page here, and she's on the right. And then Daredevil strapped down to a table on the left, and he's getting the owl's hooking him up to some machine, and his owl lackeys are holding Daredevil down. And she's like,
This
"Ow,
is one
what
of
are
those
you?"
classic comic book scenarios where it's like,
Yeah.
why is he not taking Daredevil's mask off? Like, why is that not the first thing you do?
And she's like, "Ow, what are you doing to him?" Doing to, oh, wait, do you have a voice for the owl? You probably do,
Gotta work on my love it.
huh? How do you think the
Acting,
owl?
thank you.
That's amazing. Can you read this as the owl?
Doing to him? Why, my dear Madam Natasha? I'm stealing his brain. Yes.
That's pretty good. Yeah, we should mention how the owl is dressed. Would you like to describe
Oh
that?
my
It really
God.
is a
Yeah.
distinctive look.
He's got a like a big cape-like green like trench coat that also has like an old-timey collar on
It,
it.
it's it's almost like the kind of thing Sherlock Holmes would wear back in the Victorian London,
Yeah.
like because
Yeah,
it's
it's like
got like a
almost
top part.
shawl versus
Yeah,
trench coat.
yeah. It's crazy, but it's all
But
green,
then
bright
he's
green.
yeah. And I think he wears like a white, like button up, dress shirt, but he's got the most giant bow tie, like a one you buy like a novelty store. Like
Yes,
a big red bow tie.
a big red bow tie. So he's clearly an intimidating fellow. That's yeah.
Yeah.
Um, so then we get some narration here. Natasha strains at her bonds to no avail, her mind flicking insanely over the events of the past few hours. Remembering her meeting with Daredevil, the talk they'd started, the Owl's sudden merciless attack, their equally sudden defeat. And now Daredevil is strapped to an arcane machine designed to absorb every scrap of information in his brain. A machine that would leave him a mindless vegetable. And there's nothing that Black Widow can do to stop it. Nothing. This is
Yeah.
amazing.
Again, I don't know what the point of this is. What does Daredevil know that he needs to know? And if you're just
Mm.
planning to leave him a mindless vegetable, why not just shoot him right now? Do the Scott Evil and Austin Powers and just like,
he's
why aren't we shooting him?
he's doing it in the name of research. The owl's also wearing a green vest as well in this, so
Oh yeah.
over his white shirt. So he's a very graphic
That's how you know
designer.
it's classy.
Yeah. Oh, one of his assistants is named Roscoe. It's just- and
He only
Roscoe
hires the best.
and his lackeys are dressed in like yellow outfits with green capes and full masks that kind of make them look like owls.
Yeah. It's
And
it's a pretty dopey look. As if AIM
this is
wasn't demeaning enough.
yeah. And, this is how I demand all Flea Market Fantasy interns dress when they're around the office. Put on your owl
Those
masks,
chimp
please.
hats.
Yes. Yeah, chimp masks. So the owl's yelling at him. Excellent, excellent, everything working perfectly. So he's going to zap out Matt Murdock's brain. So then, now Black Widow, she is strapped to a table with like metal things on her arms, bolted
Yeah.
to the table. And she's talking to herself here in her thoughts. Calm down, Natasha. You were the best agent the Soviet ever had.
Yeah.
So act like it.
Singular.
Panicking won't help Matt now. Remember, you're training, woman. Focus all your energy, all your strength. But there's no time left. So if I'm to break free, I've got to do it now. And she just snaps a metal bracket. Wow.
Yeah, she does not have super strength. So I don't know what.
I thought maybe she'd use like because she wears those little bracelet guns, I thought maybe
Yeah.
somehow maybe she'll shoot it backwards or something because
Or
it's like
she's got
beneath.
like some kind of a lock pick in there. She can shake it
Yeah,
out and use her spycraft, but no, just pure
yeah.
powers through.
She goes full Superman, just powers right
Yeah.
out of this.
I guess she's like one of those moms when their kids are about to get hit by a car and they just pick the
Yeah.
car up or whatever.
So then she shoots her bracelet lasers there at the owl, and she hits his machine behind him. And he's like, "The computer! The witch is destroying my computer." Hey, wait, you got to say that. You got to say
The computer, the witch is destroying my computer.
that. All right, I'm sorry. All right,
Yeah, I'm losing my love it.
so now they keep fighting, and she zaps the owl with her bracelet next, so he's kind of knocked loopy. And then his lackeys are coming after her, and she just starts beating the hell out of them.
Yeah.
And because she's like, "Hi, yeah." Oh, there's a third one there now too. I thought there's only two. And one's like, "Okay, widow, that's it. Cool it faster. You're one dead chick." She says, "I do not like the term chick, nor do I like men with guns. Remember that." And she karate chops the gun away. And then another guy grabs her from behind her on the neck, and he says, "So who needs a gun to waste a broad? A broken nickel do just as well." But she judo flips him over. I think not. Throws him into the computers, and she's just getting some sort of a club and smacking the other guy over the head, and
Yep.
dropping
Not
another
looking
one with
good
the
for
left hand.
Roscoe.
No, Roscoe is no match for Black Widow. And but the owl's coming to, and he's like, "Incredible! That woman has beaten all my men single-handedly." And these are the best that money can buy. You just can't get anybody to wear a green owl mask and rubber
Yeah,
yellow
those
outfit.
masks honestly are probably obscuring their vision and making this fight much harder.
Beating my men, yes, but she was far from beating the owl. And he puts a gun next to Murdoch's head there, and he's like, "Widow,
Yeah.
your resistance will end now, or I'll pull the trigger. Which will it be, woman? Will you surrender or die, or will Daredevil die? I'm waiting, widow." And then just she says, "All right, I surrender."
Rats, you got me.
Yeah.
This foolproof death trap.
So what does he want Widow to do? What's the deal they're making?
He's like, you got to run an errand for me, and if you do, I'll give you Daredevil's life. And she's
Eh,
like, what kind of errand?
gotta go get me
Oh, we
some
cut
weed.
away.
Can
Yeah.
you have any connections?
You got one of those weed cards?
Uh, Now we cut away. This is we see we're at the San Francisco Police Department. I guess this guy is Paul Carson, Lieutenant Paul Carson. I guess he's been introduced previously in the pages of the Daredevils. And then we
Oh
have
wow.
Natasha's buddy and her chauffeur, and this would be like this is Ivan, right? In here, but he's not the Red Guardian in this, but like in the MCU, he would be the Red Guardian, right? But
Uh,
or is he the Red Guardian?
Possibly. Yeah, I don't know. Weren't there like six Red Guardians? So maybe he's one of them.
Oh, well, that was Crimson Dynamo that had the six.
Oh yeah, yeah,
But so yeah, it's her buddy Ivan. He always was like her bodyguard slash chauffeur slash butler whenever she's in the United States at this time. And he says, "Hey, Widow's been missing, and we can find her." And that lieutenant guy's like, she's a big lady; she can take care of herself." And then Ivan says, "Want to bet, hot shot?" He says, "Look,
yeah.
what's going down with you two? I heard you were evicted from your mansion last week. Where are you staying?" And Ivan says, "In the Rolls," and the Rolls Royce, using that
Yeah.
bread we had to buy food. Chris Claremont was hip with the lingo, broad, chick, bread. It was
Yeah.
tapped
He
into
knows
the
all the hip
culture.
things.
Tasha didn't want to ask for help from anybody. I don't know why. Like, what was going on here? Do you have any idea? Like with her being,
No, I don't know why she's so poor all of a sudden. I
yeah, I
did
can't
read that they
remember.
went to San Francisco originally because she got some kind of inheritance, but I don't know how she spent it
Uh,
all already. And then did she not have a job?
yeah. So the lieutenant says, "All right, yeah, yeah, let's go and try and find your lady." So
Hopefully the Zodiac didn't get her. It is the 70s and we're in like San Francisco.
well, conspiracy alert. There wasn't just one Zodiac killer. There's a
Oh.
lot of people working on the Zodiac together, you know. But Black Widow's swinging through the city like Spider-Man. Don't know how this happens exactly because like she shoots out one rope and she swings, and then what does she do?
Yeah.
Like Spider-Man
That's
can
what
keep
all
doing.
those different things are in her wristlets there.
I hope so.
Different rope in each
Um,
one.
so she has to go. The errand involves her kidnapping a lady from a condo.
Yeah.
So she doesn't know who the lady is. She's just showing up to kidnap her. And when she,
She's like, this is gonna be easy. The lady's sleeping.
yeah, and then she tries to grab the lady. She's going to knock her out with a nerve pinch or something so
Yeah.
she can
She's part
kidnap her.
Vulcan.
But the lady wakes up and she's just in a little frilly nightie and she's like, "What the bloody?" And now we get a page of a silhouette fight between two smoking hot ladies, just their silhouettes.
Yep.
And and one lady's in a little lingerie, and you can like see right through the nightie. So you're just seeing her body with the nightie over. This is pretty
Yeah, but it's
sexy
all
stuff for
shadow. It
1974.
is.
This
Yeah.
is pretty crazy.
This is classic Claremont. Got to write in a way for people to be almost naked. Colossus couldn't be here to
Uh,
paint people this time.
so who wins the fight here? Jank?
Well, the lady who was sleeping, she wins. She throws Natasha over and then she turns on the lights. She's like, all right, enough fun and games. Let's put some light on the subject and see what's going on here. Black Widow's like, you? There's a weird shot of the lady's ankle there where she looks very manly, I must say.
Was a pretty powerful stance.
Yeah.
And, and who is
But
the
yeah, it
lady?
turns out it's Shanna the She-Devil.
Yeah, Shanna the She-Devil. I guess she had been appearing
Yeah.
in a few issues of Daredevil not too long before this. And she says, Natasha Romanoff, fancy meeting you here. Are things so bad that you've turned to burglary and kidnapping? And she's like, no, lady, they're not. The owl sent me after you. You're light for daredevils. I suppose he wants your expert knowledge of animals. I think he's going to get a
That's
lot
gonna
more
help.
than he bargained for. Yeah, that was another thing. Claremont kind of forgot to explain why she's kidnapping this late
Yeah.
Shauna. Because Black Widow is just surmising, oh, I guess he wants your knowledge of animals, but we never get a definitive answer for any of it. Like why, like what
Nope.
the owl's plan was. Was he going to turn Daredevil into a chimp? Is that what he's going to do? Take his brain out and put the the brain of a chimp in there. I don't know.
It's too bad like the owl couldn't wait just a couple years till the internet was invented. He could learn everything he wants to about like owls or, any kind of animal. It's really not, it's very public knowledge.
Now
Just an encyclopedia, I guess.
we did a Shanna the She-Devil book here on the show a few years
Yeah,
back,
we sure did.
and she was like a doctor scientist of something, and then so that she's like the Jane Goodall, I guess, before staying with the chimps,
Yeah.
and then she went into the wild there. Although Jane Goodall, trivia note, she wasn't a scientist or a professor. She was just a, student at the time, and she went
He's
going to
just an
stay with the chimps.
enthusiast.
Yeah, basically, and she just mastered living with chimps. But
Oh, your life dream.
I know, just living my dream. So we don't know why the owl wanted Shauna the She-Devil, but the important thing is he did not know she's Shauna the She-Devil. Like the owl knew her when she was just a doctor, scientist,
Yep.
whatever. He did not know that, hey, this lady's got superpowers. Why the heck did I really made a mistake here when I have Black Widow go bring another a superhero into the
Yep.
equation. So
Should have just
he did
gone
not
to
know
a
that
like
mistake.
community college and taken a class on whatever animal it was and could have avoided all this.
So cut now cross country to the Queen City of the Empire State. New York is as
Yeah.
strangely hushed in the pre-dawn half-light. Its streets still empty on the daily rush hour insanity of the daily rush hour insanity. Most of her people are asleep. Most, but not all. Because now we see Foggy Nelson. He's looking all like Ted Kennedy in this issue.
He really does.
And,
Yeah.
and I thought this was Karen Page at first. It's a blonde lady, but it's
Hmm.
his sister.
I
And
didn't
it's
even know he
Foggy's
had a
sister.
sister.
Apparently he does. It's his younger
Huh.
sister. And she's excited. Yeah, she says, "Hey, Foggy, it's all set. A Senate subcommittee's been set up to investigate the Salas papers, and I'm their star witness. This whole rotten mess is going to be blown wide open." He's like, "Great,
Yeah.
just great." And she's like, "Foggy, what's wrong? I thought you'd be excited. You still don't understand, do you? You broke the law, sis. You stole those papers, and you got away with it." "I did what I thought was right." "What you thought was right? No way, sis. No one is above the law. Not you, not me, not even the president. No one." He's so cute. 1974. No one was above the
Yeah.
law, I guess, in 1974. Now everybody's above the law.
Oh, isn't that
Well,
quaint?
as long as you have more than 50 bucks, you're above the law. Excited, sis? No, I'm just sick of it all and a little disgusted. It's like
Yeah.
Foggy's.
Maybe
Foggy's
that's why
mad.
I didn't know he had a sister. Should never talk to him again.
So we come back
You
to
think
San
those
Francisco.
Salas papers, does this have anything to do with the man thing? Isn't his
Oh,
name
Ted
Ted
Salas?
Salas? Yeah.
Wow. I think, all right, so when I was going through trying to pick what issue, I was just looking at covers, initially. And there was an issue around this time with Man Thing in it.
Oh, okay.
So you
That
may
makes
have
sense.
connected some dots here. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Maybe it is a Ted Salas. All right, so we come back to San Francisco and Ivan and that lieutenant guy are just driving around town looking for Black Widow.
And what
And
do you know? They happen to see her.
they're about to give up. Then Ivan looks out the window and she's swinging through the skies on a rope with Shauna the She-Devil behind her. And Shauna's in her Shauna outfit, so just the leopard print bikini and
Yeah.
swinging through. No shoes, nothing, And they're swinging on the same rope.
Yeah, that's got to throw you off pretty bad, I would think.
It's not like they're connected to something like on a conveyor belt that pulls them through the sky. How are they doing this? I don't
Yeah.
understand.
Yeah, they did not put any thought into how this would actually work. They're
So they decided to try and follow them, but
trying to
then
shout out to them, but it's like, wait a minute, they're up in the
uh,
air. They can't hear us. This was
yeah.
pretty stupid on our part.
So not much later, there's a knock at the door of the Owl's warehouse hideout, and
Yeah.
Black Widow is carrying a supposed unconscious Shaun of the She-Devil. She says, "Open up, Roscoe. The widow's are on her errand. Here's your package, Owl, delivered as promised." "Magnificent, widow. I expected results, but not this quickly. Bring her here." What's that she's wearing? Hardly what one
Yeah.
would expect from a scholar of Dr. O'Hara's reputation. It is an attractive outfit, though. Yes, yes, it's a leopard bikini. It's
Yep.
very,
Hard to resist that one.
it's very scholarly. She teaches all her classes.
Yep.
I'm pressed for time, widow. I'll have to take Dr. O'Hara's mind now. Place her on the take Dr. O'Hara's mind again. Place her on the slab, please. And Dr. O'Hara, Daredevil's waking up. He's like, Dr. O'Hara, Shanna here? So yeah, he probably was running around with Shanna the She-Devil.
Yeah.
He's like, oh man,
Uh-oh.
my side
Both of
pieces are
my
both here at the same time.
yeah.
What's going on?
That's never good. Hope they didn't compare stories on the way here.
So he's using his radar sense to try and see what she's wearing because he heard the owl talking about it. But he can say that two figures female. It's the widow and Shanna, but both heartbeats are the same. Shanna's not unconscious. She's shamming. Shanna is shamming. We get a letters
And she's
page
wearing a
here.
ShamWow.
Let's level with Daredevil. That's the letters page. You could do better than that, I think.
Yeah.
Uh, how about Devil's Advocate? That'd be something. Oh, Daredevil.
Oh, I like
There you go.
that.
Bang, nailed it. First shot.
First try.
Now we keep going here. There's a lot of ads here. Um, all sorts of things. Buy little toys. Spider-Man squirt gun. Spider-Man dune buggy.
Never finished high
Uh,
school. Now you can get her diploma without going back.
a lot of things here. All right, now back to the story. Widow says, "I kept my part of the bargain. Now you keep yours. Free Daredevil." And he said, "I did promise you his freedom, didn't I? It's a pity I'm such a liar. Don't be too upset, widow. Thanks to you, my mind machine now has three brains for the price of one." And he throws a net over Black Widow.
No. I do like that he's
Yeah,
just sitting in a chair by this point. Like he doesn't even have the gun to Daredevil's head anymore. So I don't know.
yeah.
You gave away your little bit of leverage.
And his chair is also like shaped like an owl, and it's a big gold chair. So when he really commits to the gimmick when he
Yep.
has a gimmick. And
Probably has the
but
same owl cookie jar my grandma used to have.
we have an owl cookie jar as well.
Oh.
But then Shanna comes jumping in. She's not, unconscious. She's just pretending, and she does a karate kick to one of the guys, and he just yells, "Boss!" And she says, "Natasha and I had a feeling you'd try something like this out, so we have prepared too." Now we see Shauna from the back, and she's in her little leopard underpants, cheetah underpants, no strap or nothing on the back.
Yeah. That thing
So
is just being held together with good intentions.
she just has two bikini things on her boobs, but they're not hooked to anything. So,
Probably not the best thing to wear while you're fighting, but what do I know? Go ham.
uh, and also no shoes still, so she's gonna get ringworm. It's gonna happen. It's only a matter of time. Ringworm.
Yeah.
But she's like, "I'll have you free in a moment, Daredevil." Like so. And she just smashed, like rips off the steel. Yeah, because she is a superpowered lady. She's super strong. It's Shauna, right? She's strong.
Yeah. Yeah, Owl's like, oh, this can't be happening to me. Dr. O'Hara's a veterinarian, not some superheroine. But there's a little editor's note that says Owl was in prison during Shanna's African metamorphosis, chronicled in Shanna's own mag, numbers 1 through 5.
Hi, Roy Thomas. Roy the
Yep.
boy. So there's a big fight now, Jank, and how does this big fight play out?
Pretty terribly. The owl immediately like reaches for a button on his, owl-shaped throne there, and he sprays them all three of them with gas. And Widow yells out, "Daredevil, my eyes, I can't see." So that kind of tips Daredevil off that, oh, this is supposed to be blinding us, but obviously that doesn't affect me. So he kind of waits till the owl gets close. The owl's gonna do like the what's that move?
Double
The
wax handle.
Yeah, the double
Yeah,
axe
double wax.
handle. Yeah, he's about to give him that, but Daredevil's like, "Aha! I'm gonna punch you now." And I was
He's
like, "Oh,
just pretending.
I didn't see that coming."
Yeah, he's like, yeah, no one knows, except for Natasha. I don't need
Yeah.
eyes. Uh,
Although I feel like Daredevil's trying to give that away in one of these upcoming panels here, where Owl is just climbing a ladder and he's like, "My escape ladder, I can't let them get me. Not when I was so close to success." And Daredevil's like right at the bottom of the ladder and he's like, "Blast, I missed him. Electrical interference from the Owl's machine is scrambling my radar sense. Nothing will
yes.
stay in focus." Why would you say that out loud?
This is another thing like the Spider-Man talking to himself through the
Yep.
city. These are internal thoughts you have. These are internal thoughts there. That will keep that to yourself.
Don't tell him about your radar sense.
So then the owl's running away to the ceiling or the ceiling, the the roof of the building, and he's all bitter. He's like, they've only destroyed my mind machine. The formula to create others, better ones, is still in my head. I'll find another base,
The
build
next one's gonna
anew.
have a cappuccino machine in
And this time, no one will stop me. No one. And he jumps out and he starts gliding away. Not flying, gliding away.
it.
And then Daredevil says, "Beautiful, he's getting away. And how are you going to follow a man who can glide without your billy club? You haven't got a chance. Well, what does that make you, Matthew? A man dependent on a gadget, a crutch? No way." So he jumps down and he's like, "People call you the man without fear. It's about time we showed him what those words mean. Geronimo." And he just starts jumping from building to building
Yeah.
like he's Spider-Man. And he's running along the ledges of the buildings and then like jumping, trying to get to the owl. Like, owl, just glide further away from the buildings, Like don't,
He's got to
don't
catch a good
glide.
updraft. Or he can't do anything.
Daredevil jumps, tries to grab him, misses his foot somehow, and it looks like he's gonna fall to his death. But then he grabs onto a hotel sign somehow. I don't know.
Yeah.
And I guess the owl is still gliding around, just taunting him. And then
It seems like a bad idea.
so then Daredevil jumps from the sign and he says, "You talk too much." And he tackles the owl. And he's like, "We're following you, madman. You'll kill us both." But they fall into an awning. And he's like, "Relax, Ollie. No one's going to die just yet, least of all you." And then Daredevil, palm, punches him with the right hand. Palm, knocks him out. And his unconscious burden draped across his shoulders, Daredevil hoofs it back to the Owl's headquarters, only to find the situation there well in hand. And like Shauna's rubbing her eyes, Black Widow's still rubbing her eye. And like there's a word balloon here. It looks like it's going to Natasha, but it has to be going to Shauna, right? Because she's like, "Daredevil,
Right.
you're all right, but weren't you affected by the gas?" Because Natasha knows he's Matt Murdock,
Yeah.
and
She was
so
tipping him off earlier. Like, yeah.
yeah, so I think that's just a misguided word balloon there. The
Yep.
gas, I'm not sure, really. I suppose the poison the owl gave me acted as a kind of deterrent. Funny, isn't it? The owl tripped himself up this time. Yeah, hilarious.
Yeah.
All right, so now we get a
Also,
scene
I thought
of
the Black Widow was supposed to be like immune to all kinds of poison and weird gas and stuff like that.
oh, I didn't know that was
I thought that was
a
kind of
part of
like
her.
the one actual power she had. That and like living a
Oh,
long time.
what? When did that happen? I thought she was just a lady that was trained to be a spy. I didn't know she had anything.
Yeah,
Huh. Interesting.
I thought that was the thing.
So the next page, how does it wrap up here, Jank? Final
So
page
they are
here.
on the Golden Gate Bridge here, Daredevil and Black Widow, and then they're talking about things, and he's like, "Oh yeah, your buddy Ivan made a new billy club for me. He's pretty good as an engineer." And she's like, "Yeah, he talks like a dummy in English, but he's actually like super smart. It's like the Tony
Let him
Stark
talk
of Russia."
Russian. Yeah.
Yeah. And so Matt's like, "Are you gonna come to New York with me? I have to go back home, but I want you to come with." And she just says no. He's like, "Why not?" She's like, "I'm a proud woman, Matt, perhaps too proud. I won't accept charity from anyone, especially you. I love you, but I won't come to you except as your equal." So is she gonna get a
That's
job now, or what's her
that's a
plan?
yeah. So how about
She gonna
that?
go to law school, become a lawyer?
I think so. Don't become a writer or editor. It's a hard
I
life.
know.
Don't do it. Don't do
Sounds like a good idea in theory, but just not worth it.
it. So yeah, so
So
they
they
kind of are
they
breaking up
kiss,
here.
and yeah, she's like, "Goodbye, my love," and then he swings off into the night.
And but remember, Tasha, when you do change your mind, I've left plane tickets for you and Ivan. It's
Yeah,
weird. Uh, I'll,
can't go anywhere without Ivan.
I'll be waiting for you. It began in a nightmare and it ends in pain, the pain of farewell, of longing, and in the end, of love.
And
Yeah.
then he swings back to New York. His arms
But
get very tired.
but again, he doesn't officially resume activities in Hell's Kitchen until issue 124, so that's still almost a year away. Or no, this is
Yeah,
117. I thought it was
half a year.
113.
Yeah,
Yeah, my bad.
yeah.
Um, so then like we said, Natasha still follows him around. So I don't know. This isn't really she still sees him.
I'm looking at the next issue. He is in New York. Maybe he just didn't go to Hell's Kitchen for some
Yeah,
reason. He's just
I
like,
think that's
it's kind of a shithole there. I don't know. I want
yeah,
to try out the other boroughs.
the Hell's Kitchen is 124, but yeah, I guess he does get back to the New York area. Um, so but like on the cover though, she's still on the cover?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
sure is.
So it's weird. Weird stuff. All right. I went to Marvel fandom characters, Black Widow, and I don't think she has. Oh wait, I don't know. So, oh, wait, she has superhuman physical characteristics.
Hmm.
Master of martial arts,
Okay.
expert acrobat, expert marksman, expert tactician, expert at espionage, stealth, disguise, infiltration, and demolitions. Skilled hacker, immune to most infectious diseases, disorders. That wow, how about that?
Yeah.
So she wasn't worried during COVID at all.
No.
She can also control
She
her
was
heartbeat. That's a neat
no
trick.
wonder she was with Matt. He's like, everyone else is worried because he's got the clap all the time, but not me.
Uh, peak human senses and peak mental resistance, extended longevity,
Yep.
multi. So how
They
like
had to
she
give her
took
that
a
because she was a little girl in World War II, remember? Like she
oh
knew Captain
okay.
America and
So it's kind
Wolverine,
of like
so
the thing
like,
they did with Nick Fury where he had that
yep.
serum that okay.
Yeah.
All right, so there you go. I had no idea she's immune to things. Gifted intellect, graceful dancer, and a master
Oh, that's very
seductress.
important.
That's also Jank had that on his resume when I interviewed him for this job. And,
That's right.
and master seductress, special skills. And I said, "You're hired." Yeah,
You've
that's,
never regretted it since.
not a day. Not a day. All right, so there it is, Daredevil 117. Not his best work, you know.
No,
Yeah.
kind of like the Daredevil show. Not enough Daredevil. He doesn't become a thing till the very end.
Yeah, it was it's fun, I guess. It was weird, like it was dumb fun. It wasn't well very good, but it was
Yeah.
dumb and fun. Um,
Yeah, the
I
foggy stuff probably should have been in a different issue. Like it was 3 panels. It was like if you either make this a story
uh
or you don't. I feel
well,
like.
I guess it was a story leading up to this, so they just got to remind you that hey, this is still going on. Uh,
Yeah, yeah,
and I'm guessing next issue he's back in New York, so it probably does become a thing next issue. Like so
yeah.
the Salas papers or whatever the hell they are.
Yeah.
So what else though? Yeah, Black Widow just busting out of that steel thing, the manacle there. That
That
was weird. Um,
was wild
but
stuff.
I still don't know what the owl's plan was. He was just going to turn Murdoch or Daredevil into a vegetable for some reason.
Yeah.
Um,
And then steal Shanna's knowledge of animals. So he could tell
yeah,
different types of mammals apart. I don't know.
yeah, and again, that's just Black Widow surmising that was. Is that like who knows what he did?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Like, I don't know what else she would know that would be of any interest.
And I really don't know why like Black Widow would just say, "All right, I surrender. You got a gun to Matt's head. I'll do whatever you want." And then in the subsequent like 3, 4 minutes when he's telling her, like, what I think Black Widow would take him out when he lowers
Yeah.
his, you know what I mean? So I don't know. I'm not buying that either. But,
Yeah. I wasn't really buying the whole side quest of Ivan and the cop trying to find them, then randomly seeing them overhead. And I don't know. That was all kind of pointless.
how they're swinging through the city on the same rope. I
Yeah.
don't know how that works.
Yeah, there was a
But
lot of flaws in the storytelling.
we did get a silhouette lingerie fight, so that's
Yeah,
something.
that was cool.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a fun little issue. The art was fine. It was Bob Brown did a fine, respectable job here. Claremont fill-in issue, scripting it felt like a fill-in issue being scripted by somebody. So this isn't the best era of Daredevil, you know.
Not at all. Not by any stretch of the imagination.
Yeah, I just picked it because of the owl,
Yeah.
because we never talked about the owl, and
Yeah, it's really before like, I don't know, before Bullseye and the Kingpin, Daredevil villains were just not good.
yeah,
Even after that,
Bullseye.
it's like there's kind of a dearth. Like you got those guys and you got Typhoid Mary and I don't know. It'd be hard to do like a real good top 10.
Yeah, Bullseye really brought everything together. And
Yeah.
Bullseye's cool in the TV show, but like because they're getting so close to his outfit, so close.
Yeah.
It's like he wears like a blue ski mask with the Bullseye logo on the forehead, but it's all in blue though. Just color it in white. Color in the white.
Yeah. And the
That's all
ski
we got
mask
to
is like
do.
a balaclava, so it covers the bottom part of his face. Like, why? Why can't we just have him in a mask? Like the bullseye
But
mask.
just color it in white. Like, well, you don't want to have a bullseye on your forehead. No, that's the idea. He's crazy.
Yeah,
He wants
exactly.
people to like, you shoot me right here. That's where you want to shoot me right there. He's not
Yep.
scared. He's crazy.
He's a
So,
crazy man.
all right. Do you like this issue better or season 2 of Daredevil Born Again?
Ooh,
This one,
probably.
this issue does not
Uh,
have a 12-year-old girl
that's true.
running around saving the day.
I mean, season two has Matthew Lillard, but I'd probably still have to go with this issue. It's better.
Yeah, this issue is kind of fun in a dumb sort of way. I like Daredevil. He's my favorite character of all. So, it's like a 6, maybe 6.
Yeah, I can't really go that high. Maybe I'll go with a five, like right down the pipe.
All right. Yeah, Daredevil.
It was fine.
So,
We're still a ways away from where Daredevil starts getting interesting.
yeah. But we got to experience Daredevil in San Francisco. That was
Yeah.
something.
Really didn't factor into the issue much, except for, they were at the Golden Gate Bridge, I guess, at the
Yeah,
end.
yeah, yeah. There you go. All right. So that's Daredevil. What do you got for us next week, Jay?
All right, so I wish there was some big tie-in here between this week's book and next week's book, but not there really isn't. I mean, I guess we're talking about a character who is currently in a TV show, and next week we'll be talking about somebody who wasn't in a TV show a couple of years ago. So that's something. But we're going to be going over to the distinguished competition here, and we're going to be talking about Steel. We're going to do Steel number one from
What?
1978. This is
What?
not the Steel from the Death of Superman,
Yeah,
like the John Henry Irons. No, not that guy. Different guy named Steel, white guy, a white fella.
I never heard of this guy.
Yeah, he was on the Legends of Tomorrow TV show for a little bit.
What's his gimmick? I like he's just a strong guy.
I feel like on the show he could actually turn into Steel, where I'm looking at this issue and like he doesn't seem to actually turn into Steel, but he may be as hard as Steel or something. I don't know. I kept seeing
Oh,
the word bio-retardant used a lot, so we're gonna have to be careful how we phrase things next week.
Still the Instructable Man, 1978. I did not know
Yeah.
this was a thing. Jerry Conway is the writer here. So. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Wait, I've seen this guy. He's got a red and blue outfit and everything. And
Yeah, it's kind of patriotic-y looking. Yeah.
okay, I've seen this guy before, but I didn't know his name was Steel, the Indestructible Man. All right.
Yep. And we're doing
He,
number
he
one because it has the best pastry ad in it.
all
So
right. That's fine. But he kind of looks like the Red Guardian. Um,
yeah. Oh, yeah, very close.
yeah.
It's like the American version of the Red Guardian.
So there's your tie into this issue. It all
There you
ties
go.
together. All right, so that's next week here on the big show, Steel number one, 1978. And again, if you're watching on YouTube, please like and subscribe. We appreciate the support. And until next week, don't get any jank on you.